So very happy to welcome you all to the third session of Unit 2 of Presenting Information. So very happy again because right from the start we are slowly getting into the pace, we are slowly getting into the root of the presentation skill, so of the Unit 2, right? So of Presenting Information. Come, let's see what is that and why it is important and what are the different things. So in this session, of course, session 1 and session 2, we'll be learning about the topic introduction and why it is important, because topic plays a major role. With the topic only we are going to create that presentation, the picture oriented one, to the audience. So how it is important and what are the different points, right? So the points to be talking about in a topic introduction are, so generally as a speaker they spend 10 to 15 percentage of their speech in terms of introduction. So 10 to 15 is the introduction, and again 10 to 15 the conclusion, and the remaining point the main picture. Okay, so during the time of material preparation, how to prepare that, we would have elaborated. So what is that, and that's what I would like to put it over here. So how it is important and why, and what is the need of it. Come, let's get into it. You know what, this means that your speech is to be in a 5 minutes long. Okay, so introduction is something which is to be around 5 to 10 minutes max. But again I'm saying that there are different set of presentation. Okay, a public presentation is there, and then a general professional presentation is there. If you are doing in a technical, of course you do with your technical topics in terms of your IT sectors and your other core related companies. So you have to know what is that, so why it is important and what kind of presentation you are going to do it. So based on that you have to adjust your time. If your time given span is like only 10 minutes, then your introductory part should be around only 2 to 3 minutes max. I think 2 minutes would be good, right? So 3 minutes is something, because 7 minutes you will not have time, because you have to conclude also. So that is where the points which is elaborated over here. So you know what, the point is if your speech is 10 minutes long, okay, I've given a little clarity about this. So if your speech is like 5 minutes, then your introduction should be not more than 45 seconds. Okay, so I've given a little that is what, if it is a 10 minutes, then you have to talk about 2 minutes. If your speech is given only for 5 minutes, then your introductory part is like 45 seconds to 50 seconds, or max 1 minute you can take. Okay, so if your speech is term to be 10 minutes, okay, then an introduction should be not more than a minute and a half, right? So very clearly we have given you an options. This is again an option, but don't go beyond, but complete within and lesser than this time. Okay, so that is what we would like to give it to you all. Please don't go beyond, because that will give an awkward factor meaning to the audience, like this guy is talking about self-portrait pig. Okay, he's keep on self-portraying himself, so damn the topic, so he's talking about him a lot. So that is what they all will feel. If your session is good, of course that feeling will be broken, but every time we can't showcase that skill. So instead you can have a common platform by which you can develop it in the further. Okay, overall good introduction should serve 5 functions. So let's examine what is that. Okay, so these are the 5 important functions in order to have a topic introduction. So what are they are? The state the purpose of your speech. So why it is important, and what is your purpose? So for what you're going to speak. So that is the clarity. And establish your credibility, which means that your authority or your time, your foot. So in different metaphors you can use it over. Okay, and then preview the main points. So showcase or sprinkle the main points to the audience, by which, because that is what they are all gathered across in order to listen to you, right? So make sure that you are able to provide that, and provide reason to listen. Okay, maybe because you have to show that application. When you're buying a mobile phone, of course you need to have that application. In what way I'm going to use this? So everybody have a different mobile phones, so everybody will have a different purpose on application, so or outcome. Okay, so what is that? And finally, gain the audience attention and the interest. So all points are very important, but looks simple, but it means a lot. So I'm giving a word again in this session also, I'm using that word, small things makes a big difference. So this is not only for your career as well as your personal life, this will be useful. So let's see what is that. Okay, so before getting into the questions, you know what, like I would like to give us again 2 points about this. So completely on this 5 important points, like of course you have to do your best. So only when you do all these things, because I was saying your start, the introduction should be very important, your main theme and your conclusion. So what happened, like people who start good, their main point, I mean the middle as well as the end, they will collapse. Or if people are doing well good in the middle, introduction and the conclusion, they collapse. People are very good in conclusion, introduction and the middle point, they collapse. So this is what, so you'll have a question then, is it like nobody can't do a good presentation? Of course everybody can do, but again if you need to have that word called practice. So if it is not there, then of course you have to, you will definitely break down in any one of these sessions. Okay, so make sure that you're doing it. Now let's look into the presentation, much of it, because presentation will give you a clarity of question and answering. Okay, because everybody will be having a fear factor that questions, oh my god, I don't want to have it. So questions over here is something the audience wants to know about it. Okay, the audience wants to know about the topic in more, or the audience wants to have a clarity about it, or they might not understand in their own standards, they want to understand in their own standards. So you can share different example. So that is what questions are there. So don't think that if questions are shooted to you, it doesn't mean that your presentation is not so good or your presentation is not clearly understood. It is a meaning that our audience wants to know something, the audience wants to know more based on the curiosity. So there is difference between the first point and second point. So curiosity is something, it's about completely the individual oriented one. They want to know more about it, they want to explore more about the topic. So that is what they ask question. And third one, logic, maybe they want to have they want to have an understanding in their own standards. So everybody will not understand with an example, because everybody wants to have a clarity of their life, right? So for me, if you talk about mobile phones or cricket or something which you talk about, of course I can relate with that. So everybody, it varies, right? So that is what you have to know about it, the pitch and firm, okay, and the importance of it. So we'll talk about those importance of question and answering in the next session. So till this, I'm concluding with the question and answering importance, why it is so, and then the topic introduction. Fine. So thank you all. Hope you all enjoyed, and hope you all got some points to know about and start implementing in your presentation. Thank you all. Meet you all in the next session, number 4. Yeah. Bye bye.